Following is a review of the Vizart Grand Pro Volume 2, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and there is the Vizart Grand Pro 1, and this is the other one. So I have the one from last year and one from this year. The one from last year is all mattes. Just open it. And this is what it looks like. This is the number 1. And this one is all mattes. This is what it looks like. This is the first one. And it has this little thing on the middle. These are all the matte eyeshadows. This is a volume 1. So I decided to purchase the second one. And this is what the second one looks like. The second one is all it's all shimmers and it has different textures. It has different textures. This is number 2. And when you open it, it's exactly the same as the first one. The first one has the number, and my number is, let me see, my number is, they all have a number. My number is 815 out of 3000. So this is the number 2. This is the second one. Okay, and this is what it looks like. You open it, you get the same thing as the first one. Okay. And then just open it. The way it works is this is one formula, different type, so it goes down. Each one of those has one different formula. With the Grand Pro Volume 1, it goes this way. So this one goes this way. Like all these are the same formula. These other ones are different formula, etc., etc. So this is kind of what it looks like. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the mattes first. I'm gonna use the Volume 1, and I'm going to use the Volume 2 as toppers. So I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills glitter adhesive, and I'm gonna use that on top of any of the ones that I'm gonna use for the Vizart, the Grand Pro Volume 2. So instead of using the Esom, I think it was what they had on the website, I'm gonna use this one here. What I did was I did my eyes, and I primed my face, and I did my eyes, and what I have on my eyes is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the dip brow in a dark brown, and then I paired that with the Benefit Foolproof powder, and it's kind of in order to seal. And then I cleaned it with the NARS Creamy Concealer, and in order to clean the edges, I'm using this. And with that, I'm using this the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. And then what I did was then I used the MAC Painterly Paint Pot in order to prime my eyes before anything. So okay, so I'm gonna start now. Okay, since I forgot to gel my eyebrows, that's what I'm doing there. First color I'm gonna use is the second color in the first row, and that's gonna be transition color. Second color I'm gonna use is on the second row, the third color, and I'm just layering. So what you're gonna see here is a lot of layering, one on top of the other one, and all these colors I'm doing it above the hood of my eyes. I'm creating like an eyelid. Since I have very little eyelid, I'm creating that to be above. Next, I'm going to use a deeper color, and I'm going to use that on the inner and outer part of my eye. And there I'm using that on the brow bone, which is the first color on top, first row. And there I'm going to use the adhesive from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to use on the third row. The third color, it's a green color. It's like a chartreuse green, and I'm doing that in the middle of my eye, so it's kind of like a dome effect. And I'm just taking some of the adhesive and I'm putting it on my brush, and then I'm dipping it in put it in on the palette in that color. Again, I'm using on the third row, the second color, and that's like a deeper green. And I'm doing that on the outer part of my eye. And I'm going to do that also on the inner part of my eye. So like I said, I'm creating a dome effect. So I have the lighter color in the middle and a darker color on the inner part and the outer part of my eye. And that's what I'm doing there. And I'm meeting both in the middle. So I'm doing that above the lid of my eye, the hood of my eye, since I have hooded eyes and my eyelid is small. I'm creating one above my real eyelid. This is for people with hooded eyes or mature eyes, which is what I have. I have mature and hooded eyes. So again, here I'm just layering. I'm putting some of the product. Okay, here I'm taking the Pro number 1, and I'm on the second row. I'm using the last color, which is like a dark brown. Here I'm using my eyeliner and a liquid eyeliner. This is an LA Splash Architect, and it's amazing for people with hooded eyes because it's so thin. It looks like a calligraphy type of pen. Okay, so here I am curling my lashes, and voila! 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And this is what I came up with. And again, I used both the VisArt number 1 and VisArt number 2, the VisArt Grande Pro Volume 1 and the VisArt Volume Pro number 2. These are really beautiful. So this is a green, like 2 different types of greens, about 3 different types of green and brown is what I came up with. And like I said, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills glitter adhesive, and it has some fallout even with the adhesive. You still have to like wipe. So the best thing to do is just to do your eyes and then wipe everything off, and then do your foundation and everything else. So again, this is what I came up with, and thank you for watching my videos.